Welcome to episode 001, and in this episode I will cover the home ownership campaign HOC that's reintroduced and extended until year 2021. And it was announced during the address to the public by Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin, Prime Minister, June 5th as part of the Economic Recovery Plan during MCO. So it's because of this COVID-19 pandemic to stimulate the economy. And let's just discuss a little bit on what this is, who are the winners and who are the losers of this new plan, or rather this reintroduction of the HOC. Of course, it was first reintroduced last year, I believe, or 2019, yeah, by the previous government, of course. So if you are looking to buy more properties before this, if it's your third property and you apply for a loan, you only get a 70% margin of financing, but right now, if it's 600,000 and above, you have the capacity to get a bigger loan. Of course, it depends on a case-by-case basis based on your capacity, and the banks will get in touch with you. But yeah, in short, if you got the bank, now is a good time to buy more. Now this HOC is only launched on newly completed properties only. So, and it's only for residential properties in the primary market, which means buildings that have just been launched or completed during this phase, this campaign. It does not apply to like projects that will be launching like 5 years from now. All right. And it does not apply to older properties, so older houses that you wanted to sell. Maybe you need the cash now and you wanted to sell. This does not apply, unfortunately. And the thing is, the kicker is, there is this RPGT exemption, which means that if you are a homeowner or you own an old home and then you wanted to sell it, and if you sold it at a price higher than the price you purchased it, meaning you made a gain, and there's a tax on that will be imposed by you. So the government is saying that now it's exempted until December 31st 2021. But seeing how the market is, where a lot of properties are being sold below market value, very likely, even though there's the RPGT here, probably most people will not actually, like, it wouldn't really matter much since the market is so soft. But maybe things will get better in 2021. There is also a stamp duty exemption on the property price between 300,000 and 1 million ringgit. So if it's less than 300,000, you don't qualify. If it's more than 1 million, then you will only be taxed on your figures above 1 million ringgit. So for example, if it's 1.5 million, the house, you only be taxed at 3% imposed on your 500,000 above the 1 million ringgit. Stamp duty exemption as well on your loan agreement. So there's two. One is stamp duty on the house, the S&P purchase. One more is on the loan itself. This one you really got to watch out. 10% discount on sale and purchase agreement. So during this campaign, any developers that registered under HOC, they will introduce this HOC and give you at least 10% discount. But so the good thing is, if it's like a genuine deal, then of course 10% is a lot. So let's say the property is 800,000, you're getting 80% discount. But then what I've also realized is there are developers out there who are artificially inflating their house prices just to make up for this 10% discount. I guess the best way for you to find out is do a little bit of survey, talk to a realtor or a bank officer in charge of properties, and you do a little bit of survey of maybe this property you're interested. What is, for example, the price per square feet of a similar development next to this area or around this area? It shouldn't be too much of a difference unless the property has like a big like a lot of features. So yeah, this 10%, it sounds good on paper, but do your research, which is what I'm trying to say here. This is overall a really good initiative for people looking to buy a home, and it's also good for developers trying to get rid of their property overhang. But with that said, currently the market now, there's a lot of fluctuation because we are in weird times. The good thing is we are recovering from the pandemic here in Malaysia. But out in the market, you should be aware that there are more and more brokers trying to cash in during these uncertain times. What I've also heard is, and known, is that there's a huge influx of new real estate negotiators during this pandemic, especially younger ones trying to sell new properties to you, so they might not have a lot of experience. What I do encourage you is that, look, if it's a great deal, do your research, and if you're not sure or you need a refresher on how to buy from A to Z, I've created a free course to share with the community. All you have to go www.homeownership.com.my. You can learn more about home ownership from A to Z, and it's absolutely free. So thank you for watching this episode. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.